Hey guys, this is Mr. A Crizzy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys some very big news that I just learned last night. Yeah, in case you didn't know, in case you didn't know yesterday, some of you guys may have not heard of this very big this Disney event thing, like a virtual event. So because yesterday's day for Disney was called Disney Investor Day. So Disney Investor Day was kind of like a virtual D23 Expo, where it's kind of like D23 Expo because, in terms of 2020 like this, like for many reasons of 2020, why they decided to do it virtually and have like a little Disney Investor Day where they announce something really huge on what's next for Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Disney Plus, and Star Wars, etc. And so they pretty much announced very big stuff, like for Pixar's next movies, Turning Red and Lightyear, and there's also going to be new Star Wars shows, new MCU Marvel Cinematic Universe shows and specials and movies. Well, yeah, mostly shows and specials, yeah. But yeah, so, and of course Disney Plus, we're getting some new Disney Plus shows, like one Disney Plus show was officially announced yesterday, and of course we all know the 2016 Disney movie Zootopia, which is my second favorite movie of all time, with Toy Story being my number one favorite. But yeah, so it was officially announced yesterday on the Disney Investor Day 2020 live stream that Zootopia would be officially getting a TV streaming series on Disney Plus. Yeah, and they're saying that the Zootopia TV series on Disney Plus will be coming out in the next 2 years, like in 2022, and then yeah. So and pretty much I'm very definitely looking forward to watching the Zootopia TV series on Disney Plus, like and right now, from what we just heard, the Zootopia series on Disney Plus is going to be called Zootopia Plus. Yeah, and no, guys, it's not a continuation of the first movie, and because right now, since we're too soon from future updates on Zootopia Plus. So far, right now, we just heard that Zootopia Plus will only be like a short form series, and will also be almost like a prequel, like an anthology series based on Zootopia. And plus, the characters on the show will only be like the supporting and minor characters. Like, we didn't see that much in the first movie. Like for example, we got Flash the Sloth, and then we got Frou Frou, Mr. Big's daughter, Frou Frou, and of course Gazelle's dancing tigers. And yeah, because many of these minor characters that we didn't really see that much in the original Zootopia. I think Finnick's also one of them. And speaking of Finnick, his voice actor Tom Lister Jr. has sadly passed away, and of course his voice actor died yesterday. So rest in peace, Tom Lister Jr. But yeah, so yeah, Zootopia Plus is not really going to be a continuation of Zootopia, but it's not really going to be a continuation of the original Zootopia, where it's going to continue where the first movie left off, because that could be like a sign where Disney might still make a theatrical sequel to Zootopia, only I'm guessing, like, I don't know, because I don't know what to say, because I mean, Walt Disney Animation Studios has made 2 sequels so far recently, like Ralph Breaks the Internet, the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph, and Frozen 2, the sequel to Frozen. Yeah, but of course, and because like I said, Zootopia Plus is going to focus on the characters that we didn't really see that much in the original Zootopia. And plus, since Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde are the main characters of the first movie, and we did see them the whole entire time, because that is the main, because those two are the main characters of the first Zootopia. So I mean, this might sound crazy to most of you Judy Hopps fans out there and Nick Wilde fans out there. This may sound crazy because it will definitely sound crazy if we don't really see Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde make an appearance in like Zootopia Plus. I don't know. But Jennifer Lee, the chief creative officer of Walt Disney Animation Studios, and she never said anything about this in the live stream, but the website Inside the Magic has said that Jennifer Lee assured us that many fans will definitely see Flash again, because, you know, we'll probably definitely see Flash on the show because he wasn't in the movie that much. But the website Inside the Magic also mentioned that Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde would return, but that might be like a so-called rumor, so I don't know. I have no idea what to say about that so-called rumor. I mean, because like I said, it's too early right now, and you know they just officially announced Zootopia Plus, and I'm sure hopefully sometime in 2021 next year we'll hear some more information about Zootopia Plus, and then until then in 2022, in the next 2 years, we'll get an official trailer for Zootopia Plus, and we'll see what it looks like. Because I already know it's not going to focus more on Judy and Nick, but maybe Nick and Judy might still make a cameo like they did in Ralph Breaks the Internet, and maybe, just maybe. And maybe that's kind of like in the new 101 Dalmatians show, 101 Dalmatians Street, which now that I think of it, I have no interest in that show because I read about 101 Dalmatians Street that Pongo and Perdita only make cameos in like flashbacks and photos, like pictures. And of course the Disney Wiki said that which I'm gonna imagine that was never brought up. The Disney Wiki said that since Pongo and Perdita make cameos in pictures and photos and flashbacks, the Disney Wiki said that Pongo and Perdita had both quietly passed away. Like, wow. I'm going to imagine that was never brought up because I love Pongo and Perdita. They're both two of my favorite Disney characters and couples, and Perdita's a cute mom dog as well. But yeah, so anyway, as for Zootopia Plus, I'm still looking forward to Zootopia Plus in 2022 in the next 2 years. I'm still looking forward to Zootopia Plus. Because at least it's got some minor characters that I really do love, like Frou Frou, Mr. Big's daughter, Frou Frou. I really love her, so I'll go with that one. And yeah, because I always knew that Disney would officially confirm a Zootopia TV series on Disney Plus, and I've always loved Zootopia ever since I saw it in the theaters with Dad back in March 2016. And plus, Zootopia is also turning 5 years old next year as well, so I'll be celebrating the 5th anniversary of Zootopia next year, and I believe starting this year, like before the pandemic started this year, I bet we're all starting to call March 4th Zootopia Day with the hashtag Zootopia Day, which is very nice. But yeah, and also next year in 2021, at least we are getting some more Zootopia books for children in 2021 next year, because a couple months ago, I saw that Disney is going to be making some more children's books based on Zootopia, and it's going to be called Disney Little Judy, where it's going to be like, you know, the cute little, like, you know, like young Judy Hopps as a toddler. Because the upcoming book series Little Judy's probably takes place like during Judy's toddler years, like before the events of the first movie, where, you know, called Little Judy Loses a Tooth, and there's also The Gift of Friendship, which, yeah, and I've always wondered if Disney would ever consider doing something like that, because one of the Little Judy books that's going to come out in 2021 next year, one of the Little Judy books is actually going to confirm, like the Gift of Friendship book is actually confirmed Judy Hopps' birthday, which is very nice, because I've always wondered what would that be like. I've always wondered what would Judy Hopps' birthday would look like. I've always wondered that myself. But yeah, so right now Disney has officially confirmed Zootopia Plus. That's going to come out in 2022. And of course, it will be directed by one person who worked on the original Zootopia, Josie Trinidad. Like, you know, she was one of the story people behind the original Zootopia, and she was the voice of Mrs. Armadillo, like, you know, Mrs. Armadillo in the original Zootopia, where in the alternate opening, Mrs. Armadillo was actually played as Judy's teacher, and then of course in the final movie released, like Mrs. like Dharma Armadillo was actually played as the worker of Judy's apartment, like Judy's home and her apartment. You know, she was the one who welcomed Judy to her new apartment. And she also told Judy not to lose her keys. Yeah, so overall, those are my honest thoughts on what I think Zootopia Plus will look like. And I'm pretty sure sometime in 2021, like throughout 2021, we'll pretty much get some more updates on what Zootopia Plus will look like. And so we'll hear more about Zootopia Plus on what else is going to be there before it comes out in 2022, like spring 2022. Yeah. So yeah, guys. So there you have it. So that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.